it's TxStampin Sharon. I was in my studio today and I was inspired by something I received in the mail. I'm going to teach you a fun fold and I hope you like it. And I hope you like how it was inspired. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I invite you to hit the subscribe button below. If you currently do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be happy to help you with your Stampin' Up! Supply needs. Let's get started. I'm not sure if you've heard about paper pumpkin or not, but today's video is, my card for today's video was inspired by a paper pumpkin kit that I got. Paper pumpkin is a cute little box that comes in the mail. It is a monthly subscription. They give you all the ideas, the instructions, tells you what's included in the kit, but I'm going to show you what came in my kit. I love the fact that it's wrapped in tissue paper. It's like a gift every month delivered to my door. And what I do with paper pumpkin also is not only do I get it, but I send it to my grandkids. My granddaughters love paper pumpkin kits. And I just... So we're just going to walk through real quick. You always get a little Stampin' spot. And because I changed today's card, I ended up using another one. But what I do with these little spots is I donate them to my friend who goes to the nursing home to help seniors make cards. Comes with some dimensionals. Comes with some glue dots. This one has some accessories, some little bling, little jewels, and some ribbon. Here's the stamps. Lots of stamps this month. And then there's usually always die cuts. So these are some little butterflies, little birds. Here's a little card that's going to go on one of the cards. This is some leaves that you pop out. They're die cut leaves. And then here are some trees. This kit could be used for Mother's Day or Father's Day. There's also some banners that you can punch out. Some sentiment layers. And then cards. Now, when I first got this card, I was like, well, that's kind of different. Anyway, so it got me thinking. And then this is another pattern. This one folds in this way. Okay, kind of cool. But I still didn't understand this one. I was like, am I missing a scoring line? Oh, no, there it is. So here is how it's supposed to go. Whoops. It's a Z-fold card. Okay, all right, I got it. But on today's video, I'm going to change this, and it's not going to be a Z-fold card. The rest of the things that you get are the coordinating envelopes. Love, love, love that. So I did put together one of the cards the way it's supposed to be. But the reason that I wanted to talk to you about what happens when you run out of these little die cuts and the embellishments, what else can you do with the stamps to get more bang for your buck? And also when you run out of the cards, what do you do? Okay, so this is a really fun fold. It is a different kind of Z fold. I was like, this looks like it's 12 inches long. Oh, it is. And it is scored at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. Okay, all right. I've not made a Z fold this way. But Stampin' Up! Sells 12 by 12 cardstock. We have it in Whisper White. We have it in color families. You can get 12 by 12 cardstock. You can get 12 by 12 cardstock. So I said it was at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. Oops. So we're going to use our bone folder. Give these some good creases. And see, there's that odd shape again, okay? But this time we're going to fold it inward. I'm going to take my circle punch. It doesn't matter what size you use. We're going to make a gift card holder out of it. Like this. Now, before you ask, Stampin' Up! Does not do gift cards anymore. This was something I won years ago, and it just works great for my videos. So let's finish up the card. I have a piece of Pear Pizzazz that I ran through the subtle embossing folder that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I have another piece that measures 3 1/2 by 3. You'll see what we're going to use that for. So because our pocket ends up being very deep, we're using the Pear Pizzazz cardstock to hang on to the gift card. So we're going to take a couple of glue dots and pop them on the back. I wish Stampin' Up! Did do gift cards like this. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? We could give them as gifts. But I do offer gift cards, so if you ever need one, let me know. So we're just going to put this right here like this. And then this is going to go in here like this. That way somebody sees, oh, there's something in there, okay? But to make sure that your card is going to fit, I want you to do it like this. And I use tear and tape. And I just put it right here. And then right on that edge. We're going to take our bone folder, give that a good burnishing. And then we're going to remove the backing. Close up our gift card. More burnishing. Now, because this now has a flap, it is a little bit harder to lay down. So that's why I went with a bigger piece of cardstock. So we're going to take our edge of our card flap right here, and we're going to hold it with our finger, and we're only going to put adhesive on this side. Centering this on our card. And now it lays down. Pretty cool, huh? So now we're going to use the embellishments that came in the kit. And I went with Pear Pizzazz because I felt like this was a softer color. I could even have used black. Now, on my first card I used one of the green dark leaves. And then I thought, with it being Pear Pizzazz, I wanted a softer look. So I have my Pear Pizzazz ink pad. And I've always said the best thing about any Stampin' Up! Cardstock is that it's two-sided. We're going to take the sponge brayer and we're going to color the back. Now, the first time I did this, I popped it out and I was like, oh, that was hard. So leave it in there. Now, of course, if you run out of these, then you're going to have to come up with something else. Perhaps you could cut something with your die cutting machine, punch it out, or just decorate the front of the card completely different. So now we have this punched out, and we're going to hang on to this because we're going to use it again. You are going to just love it. So now I'm going to pull in the dimensionals, and we're going to pop these leaves up. We're going to place them this way. We have our little sentiment layer. We're going to stamp our sentiment. Trying not to get my head in the camera. Okay. We're going to use some more dimensionals, and since we're putting it right here, we kind of want to come in about a 1/2 inch before we start adding them, because then it would be too bulky if we put them all the way to the end. I love it when my grandkids send me cards that they've made with paper pumpkin. And I was especially proud because their mom sent me one and she does not stamp. So I was super excited about that. I'm going to put this one right here. And on the butterfly, I'm going to put the butterfly here. So I'm going to put a dimensional under one wing, but not both. Paper pumpkin kits are great for all ages. And, you know, even if the younger kids don't do it exactly the way it's supposed to, it's all about being creative and how you see things and how the kids see things. There we go. She kind of looks like she's flying just a little bit. Now we need to add some embellishments. And I opted to go with the more of the crushed curry ones. And then I decided this looked a little plain, so I added some more. Kind of like, what are those things that we used to use? Like brads, holding it on. Okay, so our card is done, super cute. And we are ready to slide in our gift card. But we are not done with this video. Don't leave me just yet. There we go. Super easy, super fun. So remember how I told you we were going to use this? We've used up everything in our paper pumpkin kit, and all we have now is stamps and ink left over. But we also have envelopes that Stampin' Up sells. So we're going to decorate the envelope. Yeah, we are. So as I was doing the first one, I was like, oh, I don't want to catch that. And this is going to be hard to hold on to. And what if my brayer gets on spots I don't want it to? And that's when the Post-it notes came out. So we're just going to put everything, mark everything, mask everything off that we don't want. And it will also serve a purpose of holding them down. Now I am seeing that the other one is coming across. We're going to see what it looks like. I think it'll be fun to have two of them on there. So we'll see. So we're going to take our brayer again. And we're just going to brayer. You do have to be careful because these little flaps will pop up. But it's going, you know, it works pretty good. We have a stencil. Yes, we do. We have a stencil. I love it. I love how it turned out. So now our card and our envelope match. And here's the other way I did the envelope when I was still playing with it. A little bit darker, but it's just a matter of how much ink you put on. But both of those are going to go lovely with that card. So make the cards the way they are in the kit, or don't. Change them up. If you have any questions about paper pumpkin, you can find that information in the website in the description box below. Just click that Read More button. Happy stamping, y'all!